Oh, good evening. Welcome to the Wicker Bar. You know me. I'm the host of this video, Lord Sleepy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge. It is happy hour at the Wicker Bar. We are broadcasting live on the shores of the Longfellow Creek in beautiful West Seattle. Thank you. We got a couple of new subscribers. The old monk rum daiquiri proved to be a hit. Boy, geez, thank you very much. Thank you for your continued support of my little endeavor down here in the basement here at the Wicker Bar, where I'm forced to choke down these cocktails one or 2 days a week. Sometimes it's terrible, but that doesn't happen that often. But if you haven't gotten a chance, share this with your friends. I know a few of you've got some friends out there. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm 387 subscribers. That's not too shabby. If I could get another 13 by the end of January, what a wonderful treat that would be for me to bring in the new year. Speaking of bringing in the new year, here we are. I was asked a couple of weeks ago by another fellow common person that likes to make drinks about what one of our favorite books is, and it is definitely the Savoy Cocktail Book. This is originally printed in 1930. It's recipes compiled by Harry Craddock. He was the bartender there at the old Savoy. We like to do a lot of cocktails out of this one, kind of on that borderline of these prohibition style cocktails. We're gonna do two cocktails this evening. So we're gonna do this one. Then we're gonna take a little break, but you won't know that because it's just gonna be with the magic of television. This one is called the Peter Pan. The Peter Pan cocktail. Why that is, I do not know. There's not a story attached to the Peter Pan cocktail. And there's Peter Pan 1 and there's Peter Pan 2. The difference being Peter Pan 1 has 1 part of gin. Peter Pan 2 has 2 parts of gin. So we're doing Peter Pan 1. And the little kicker to this one is some peach bitters. Although the recipe does appear here in the Savoy book, it also appears in a couple other books as well as the one Simon Difford book that we have, Cocktails Made Easy, and cocktails are made easy. But we're just going to get right into this one. Pretty straightforward. Orange juice, gin, dry vermouth, peach bitters, and I'm busting out the dragon glassware for our second cocktail of the evening. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss out. So I'm just going to go ahead and it's basically two parts of everything. So I'm going to do 2 parts of our dry vermouth, which is going to be 2 ounces, of course. 2 ounces of our Hendrick's gin. 2 ounces of our Minute Maid freshly squeezed orange juice, all the way from Florida or Brazil. From the USA, Brazil, and Costa Rica. Multicultural orange juice. This is so simple. And about three dashes of peach bitters for each one. It's a double. There we go. It's not very exciting. It's kind of a buzzkill. Not even. Let's get some ice up in here. I have the dragon glasses are chilling. Real surveying. We're doing a little bit of a cleanup down here in the basement. There's some things we've been hanging on to for quite a while that we may or may not ever really get around to using again. Would you care to join me, Rael? Thank you. Peter Pan. Our daughter was a big fan of Not too bad. With the Peter Pan with the from the 1950s TV show, early 60s. Was it Sandy Duncan? Another gal, forget her name. She was infatuated with watching that video. As we have a child who grew up in the days of the VHS tape. She enjoyed it very much. All right, hang tight. This is Peter Pan #1 out of the Savoy Cocktail Book by Harry Craddock. We're going to go over this list. I got a list of about 9 cocktails. Rael said she could probably power through 8 of them, but she wasn't sure that she could do like the last one. Might be pushing it. But we're going to sip on these. It's pretty delicious. There's nothing really fancy about this, is there? It's just kind of nothing remarkable about this. It's just a drink. We're going to be back, so just hang tight. Okay, wait, we're not really quite ready yet, but you have to hear this song. It's about the old masturbator from Hills Far Away. Anyway, we're back. Let me just relax a moment. Ooh. Okay. What do you think about that? Okay, that'll lighten things up. So we are back in the Savoy book for this this particular happy hour. This one is called Roulette. I guess it's if we were to put it in modern terms, we're either Longfellow Creek Roulette or Delridge Roulette or West Seattle Roulette. What do you think? That is hilarious. You think masturbator, that's like, you think when you used to masturbate, it was just that you masturbated and later on you became a masturbator? I'm just... Okay. Roulette. We're out of the out of the Savoy. We're out of the Savoy Cocktail Book. You know, recipes compiled by Harry Craddock for the Savoy Hotel over there in London, England. Anyway, roulette. Simple. Calvados. Some of this white Jamaican rum. Our homemade Swedish punch. It's 2 parts Calvados to 1 part of the rum and the Swedish punch. I'm just going to go ahead and get into this. That song was funny. Okay. Here we go. I'm going 3 ounces. Once again, I think I pointed out that this Calvados is very, very, very apple-y. Not at all like the cockerel. There's our 3 ounces of Calvados. We're going to go 1.5 ounces of our just white rum. This one, I got this from Mexico, so it has one of those things that regulates how much booze that you can pour. And 1.5 ounces of our Swedish punch. We're going to bust out the Dragon glassware. So this evening for dinner, I'm making what they call the egg roll in a bowl, which is almost basically like fried rice without rice. It's cabbage instead. Got a little. We're eating healthy tonight. We got a little beef we're gonna eat tomorrow night, but trying to keep it real. We're trying to keep it real. Look at these. Glasses are beautiful. We don't use these very often. We have a couple sets of glasses that are very, very delicate. And this happens to be one of them. I know you'd think that they held more than they really do, but they don't. Rael, would you care to curse me and kill me some more? Oh, That is a strong one. You know, it's not that I'm unhappy with my cocktail choices for this evening. Neither one of them are like exceptionally delicious and tasty. Would you agree? Okay. Well, you know what? That's what happens. Sometimes we get a couple of stinkers or something that's really not all that great. Well, thank you once again for joining me, Lords of E. Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge, one of the most important people in your day right now. Hopefully you learned a little bit. We made a couple of tasty Prohibition-style cocktails, the Peter Pan and the Roulette out of the Savoy Cocktail Book. We'll be back next week. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we're gonna do three cocktails this week. Just depends on how much we get out tomorrow and get our business taken care of. But once again, peace out. Keep reaching for the stars, and you know everything that Casey Kasem said. You know, on America's Top 40. Okay, we're counting them down. Not playing with much pep today. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go upstairs and make dinner. Thanks a lot for joining us. Good night.